Alright, welcome back for another episode of Magic Farm 2. Playing some Minecraft, having some fun. I think it is time to get some machines built. I think I'm going to put them right over there, which eventually will be kind of the middle of the house. In particular, I want to get some thermal expansion stuff going. And I've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory for that. I've made a couple of gears already, just copper gears, basic ones. Got a bunch of different metals. I know I'm going to need at least one block of redstone, maybe some more. Oh, I guess I dropped the redstone off somewhere. Oh, I know. It's right here. I had run out of room when I was picking some stuff off the farm, which, by the way, the farm's doing quite well. The lettuce seems to take kind of forever to finish, but once it does, you get like 3 or 4 pieces of lettuce off each one, so it's pretty good. Okay, so, oh, yes, also, food. I finally got some more eggs off of the chickens, so we just got to give them some time. They're much slower here, but it looks like we have enough to make 9-foot-long hot dogs. So, we have some wholesome large meals now that will do us better than these little raspberry juices. I think I'm going to save these for when I'm going out and about. Just a little juice around here to kind of keep me topped off is probably fine. I don't know. We'll see how we get there. All right. So now I've freed this up. Well, now it's still got the cutting thing in it. So whatever. We'll leave it there. So how do we do this? Lots of people have done thermal expansion already. I'm sure there are much better videos than I'm going to have. But basically, we're just going to look at the thermal expansion mod, either by the @thermal or going through the mod up here and shift clicking it in is fine. In the end, we're basically going to want all these different machines on the top. So redstone furnace, pulverizer, sawmill, maybe not. It's nice, it's not that big a deal. Definitely want an induction smelter, a magma crucible, a fluid transposer, a glacial precipitator, an igneous extruder. Oh, we're going to want an aqueous accumulator early, because that gives us water for all the other things. Cyclic assembler, maybe. That guy helps us farm those creeper berry bushes I was talking about, etc., etc. So there's a ton of stuff here. And I didn't try to do it all in one fell swoop. I'm going to start out with just some basic stuff that I need. So, steam dynamo. Excuse me. Steam dynamo is going to be your easiest kind of starting point. You are going to give it coal and water. It's going to make steam, and that makes power. These transmission coils are going to be used for any machine that generates energy and transmits it only. We'll need a few of these, but right now I'm just going to make one, and this should be fine to get us started. Now, what are we going to oh well, we haven't built that yet, have we? Okay, so I already made the copper gears. We got that, so bam, here we go. Steam dynamo, done. So what are we going to transmit into? Well, we're probably going to want some, what do we call these things here? Energy conduits. Now leadstone is the easiest one. We're going to start there, but that only does 80 RF per tick, and RF is the new energy units. If you're used to MJ's Minecraft joules, it's 10 to 1, so that's like 8 Minecraft joules. But then later we can upgrade this to hardened, which does 400, and eventually we can make redstone, which is 10,000. And is there a... no, that's the highest one. Some of these have Ender Pearl versions, but anyway, we're just going to want a few of these little leadstone ones for now. Very simple. Well, actually, they did increase the cost a bit. It didn't used to take the redstone around it. It was just lead and glass, so it was really simple. Now it's a little bit more expensive, but still, not bad. It's not like redstone's hard to come by. Okay, so let's go back here. Now you can pipe that straight into your machines, and the machines have a little bit of an internal buffer, but what I'm going to do is make a leadstone energy cell. and I'm going to pipe it into there, and then from there I'll run it out to the machines. It just gives a little bit more control and a little bit more storage. That's all it is. So we need this frame, which is glass, lead, and that block of redstone I was talking about. So bam, there we go with that. And now definitely want to start off with a pulverizer. Pulverizer is the thermal expansion way of doubling your ore, and you get chances of bonus materials and stuff. So one of them in particular is these shiny ingots are used for a few things, and one of the only ways to get them, maybe the only way, I'm sure there's a different way, one of the only ways to get it is to pulverize ferrous ore, and you have a 10% or some small chance of getting that. At any rate, we definitely want one of these. Whoops. Of course we got to make the constituent parts here first, so we need a piston. Probably should make a bunch of those at some point. Use pistons for a lot of things. You need a machine frame, and we're going to need several of these. So we can do that with gold and iron, or gold and steel. Well, we don't have any steel, so let's do the iron version. You know, I definitely want to make a furnace and a pulverizer. I don't remember if the aqueous accumulator needs this or not. Let's look. Yes, and we definitely need that. So I'm going to need all three of these guys, which means I'm going to need more glass for the next thing that needs glass. So okay, we'll get to that. So we got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. We need reception coils. So anything that receives power has a reception coil. Funny how that works, huh? So in the end we're going to want, you know, the furnace, the pulverizer, the sawmill, the smelter, all this stuff needs those. But again, we're not super rich. Yeah, let me make, yeah, we'll make half a dozen of those, because we'll definitely use them up. And we've got enough to do it. Ooh, creative energy cell. Sorry, just noticed the purple, it's funny. Okay, what's next then? Oh, we're still working on the pulverizer. There we go, pulverizer, done. The other piece I definitely want to make now is a redstone furnace. So typically you're going to want to pulverize your ore. That'll give you some dust, and then you're going to want to pipe that into a furnace, and that's pretty standard starting point. So we got copper. I already made bricks, which of course is just brick, which is of course clay, smelted, just vanilla recipe. I've got the machine frame, I got the reception coil, so here we go, and there we go. We get a redstone furnace. So I think that's a good, oh no, one more. We need an aqueous accumulator because the steam dynamo is going to require a constant supply of water, and that's what the aqueous accumulator is going to do for us. I'm going to use one of those buckets, I think, unless there's a spare in here. No. Alright, so what I need to do is pour out one of these extra buckets. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Let me pour the lava bucket. Oh, I hope this works. Should. 7,100. No, that's less than less than one bucket, so that's not going to work. Okay, let's just pour the water bucket out somewhere, and then I don't feel like going outside right now, so we'll just pop it there, and then I'll just fill that back in and break the water. That'll work. Bam. And I should fix up this floor. Yeah. Oh, the bushes are growing good. So right click, get these, and then right click and ding 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 ding. There we go. Just got a level or half a level, whatever. Yeah, the floor, man. I was thinking about doing marble or marble brick or something like that, but there's no marble in this pack because that comes from red power. Red, what's it called again? It's not red power anymore. Project Red. There we go. So I can't do marble, and I didn't want to do it all in spruce, I don't think. So I don't know, a little bit stuck on what to do with the Florata, but give it some more thought. Okay, aqueous accumulator, we need some tin and a pneumatic servo, which is iron, glass. I think I got 2 glass, yes. These are used for lots of different stuff too, so eventually we're going to want to make a lot of those. Well, a lot, a half dozen at least, or a dozen or so. Do I not have any tin? I don't think I grabbed any tin out of here. Do we have any tin? Yeah, here we go. This is Tinker's Construct version of tin, but it'll work. And aqueous accumulator. We've got a servo, we've got a machine frame, we've got a bucket, glass, and tin. And it's not liking something, so let's just do it by hand. Bucket, that. Oh, am I out of glass? I thought I had 2 more. My bad. Alright, clear glass will work. I've been trying to save that for more decorative stuff, but yeah, that'll definitely work. And it's just as easy to make once you put a hopper on there and a little bit of minor automation. Alright, so there we go. What I didn't do is I didn't clear out any room underneath yet. Gonna want a staircase or stairs of some kind at some point here. I think for the moment what I'm going to do is just go down right here. Maybe back one more. Okay, and I want to get down, actually probably one more than that. And then let's get out the big guns. Well, we'll grab the hammer too because we got some stone here. So I think if we just do a little bit of this, there, this gets us pretty close to enough room to do some work. Eventually I expect, oh hello, I expect to have this whole basement cleared out and a bunch of stuff down here, but for now we'll just do a real basic little area here to get started with the power for thermal expansion. So we're going to want to bring up some power and some water and then put the stuff kind of right there probably, give or take. Let's get rid of the big ones here and just use the basic for a second. What do we got here? Something like that. Guess I could have done that with the excavator at any rate. Okay, so we're going to want some water, and eventually that's going to end up being in the middle, but that's fine. Oh, that's where I should have put the water, down here, duh. Oh, hey! Oh, right, I forgot to mention also. So that was the bonus XP level up, and now we can see it's up to Ardite level. Yeah, I forgot to mention off camera I was mining and I hit the master level on the pickaxe, and it got another level of haste, so it's a little bit faster now. Another level of redstone basically is what we got there. Okay, so since I was silly and dumped out my other bucket, I'm going to have to do this. I had stairs, I think I got rid of them. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I'm going to grab some stairs while I'm here. Oop, more XP. And water. Oh. Yeah, that's what I meant to do, was make an infinite water source up here, but I forgot. So let's do that. Oops. And also don't grab it from like that because it keeps flowing forever and I hate that. Or I don't want to do that. You can do it if you want, I guess. Yeah, for the moment, let me just put our lava right there. And I got 2 water buckets so we can make an infinite source of water. Maybe I will have one of those hot dogs. What the heck did I do with them again? There's one. Oh, we are out of outer room. Let's eat these up. And we have 1 hot dog. That'll do all 4.5 plus give us a bunch of saturation, and I meant to check 3 minutes of well fed. So for 3 minutes our thing hunger won't go down. Okay, so right now that's an infinite water source, but what we want to do actually is put the aqueous accumulator, say that 3 times fast, in there, and it will accumulate aqueous, or water, from the nearby water spots. I do want to put an infinite water source. Let's just pop it right here for the moment. Sure. So you can either do these 2 by 2 or 1 by 3. I don't know, either way is fine. Whatever you like better. And there we go. We'll get the lava after a while here. Ooh, XP. So now you can see why you want to have this automated, because just out of the blue, all the time, there's just more little XP berries coming off of those things. Stairs, that's what it was. I knew there was something else. Oh, 3. Great. Okay, that's fine. Let's make a set of stairs. I'm pretty sure we needed 4, right? Sure. Now I'll grab these 2 because otherwise I'll need more. Okay, oh, and fluid ducts are in here for some reason. I forget why. So I used 2 fluid ducts over there earlier on the smeltery, and here we're going to use these to bring some water up, and then we'll put the... Oh, I'm doing that wrong, aren't I? I need the steam dynamo. Point is to bring it to the steam dynamo, and then the steam dynamo will go up with the power. So probably... Well, you can do it however you want. Maybe I should have moved this over a little bit, actually. Right now it's just 1, so it doesn't really matter, but I was trying to make this a little bit so we can expand it. Let's do that. And then we can put the steam dynamo here and rotate it. Well, let's see, I guess we need the energy first. Oh, yes. We do 1 here. Rotate it so it's facing it. Okay, so that should have water. Yep. And as soon as I feed it some coal, it'll start outputting into this. But of course, that needs somewhere to go, so let's put the energy cell up here. And I do like to be able to see the energy cell. Why is it not going? Should put my stairs down. I do like to see the energy cell. What the? Oh, I didn't finish it. This is just a frame. That's the problem. Okay, so this is just a frame. We can't place the frame. We have to put some copper around it and a conductance coil. Oh, right, which takes electrum, which takes we have to pulverize to get that. We need well, smeltery should do it, right? Sure, let's try the smeltery. Let me turn off the auto output. And electrum is gold and silver combined. So let's do 1 gold and 1 silver. And hopefully that will get us some molten electrum that we can then bring out in ingot form here. If that doesn't work, we can just hook straight up to the pulverizer and go from there. So let's see, while that's getting ready, what are we going to do? So my idea is to put the energy cell here, and then I'm actually a little different than normal. I think I'm actually going to put the machines along here above the power. So let the energy cell go here, a few machines here. I can expand out this way, and then I can also build up the AE system like back to back with it maybe. And that gives us something to do kind of out in the middle, so we're not always up against the wall, which seems to be how things turn out a lot of times for me. Alright, what do we got here? Yay! 4 electrum. Let's get those guys out of there. Right, so it looks like you can smelt these in the Tinker's Construct smeltery. You can pulverize and combine the dust by hand and then cook it or smelt it. Or you can get the induction smelter and put them either dust or ingot form in there. Okay, we're crafting. We're not doing over there yet. Come on, one thing at a time. Okay, crafting, leadstone, reception coil. Let me get one of those. So this is going to be needed for anything that both receives and transmits power, like the energy cells. Okay, so we got that, we got that. We should have some copper left on us. Here we go. Now, we should be able to place, and let's see, where do we want the front face? Let's do like that. Okay, so the blue ones are inputs. We don't want that to be an input, we want it to be an output. So, we go to the config, well that just enables, here we go. The bottom is currently an output, we want that to be an input. We want the right to be an output, and that's fine for now. So there we go. That looks just fine. I'm going to have to change these stairs because this is... yeah, I'm going to have to change the stairs, I think. Let's just do this for the moment. Obviously we're not going to keep cobblestone stairs here right in the middle with a dirt floor, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to work more on the getting stuff to work first and then worry about making it look decent. Sometimes. Okay, so we're going to want to do pulverizer. I don't know why that didn't change. We want a pulverizer like here and a furnace like here. And by default, well, it's not quite right. What I want is just everything to go out this side. So orange, orange, and this can be off. That might be an input. I might stick a hopper on there so we can just drop a bunch of stuff into the pulverizer. And that should be about it. And then this guy is going to be input from the left, output to the right. And I can throw a chest there for a little bit of automation. Okay, and then we need coal to get things going. Oh good, I got a full stack on me. Alright, so we got water, we got coal, we're making steam, and I think it said in the description the other thing you can do is you can actually pump steam in. So if you're doing like railcraft boilers and making steam and all that, you don't need coal here. You can just pump steam in directly. And there we go, full power, 80 per tick. And it's these guys can take 80 per tick. And up here we go. Right now his input and output are both 80. So he's filling up the internal buffer in the pulverizer and in the redstone furnace. Oh, that one's done. And as soon as this is done, tick, 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 then we should start building up some extra power in here. And I don't know the right number of how much this is going to take, but yeah, it'll probably burn a half a stack. Just filling everything up, I think, give or take. So obviously got to do more work on the basement and aesthetics and all that here at some point, but yeah, there we go. Basic start. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this here. Let's yeah, let's throw the metals and stuff over here because I suspect I'm going to be doing more work from here than I am from doing stuff way back here with the smeltery. So yeah, we'll do that. Oh, rain, and that just seems to signify a good time to take a break from this episode and kind of plan out the next thing. I think I'll process a bit of the ores and stuff we have, and then you know, like I said, I really want to get started on Thaumcraft, start scanning all the things, but I gotta go find some more shards because back over here, oh god, I really want those boots. Anyway, we've got earth, order, entropy, and fire, but we need water and air, and I have not been able to find any water or air shards anywhere yet. So there we go. That'll be maybe the next order of things to get done. Alright, let me cut out for now, and I'll be back in a bit with some more. Alright, back for just a couple minutes. It looks like that was a little bit longer than I was thinking, actually. Almost a full episode already. So, just a couple things. This is all filled up now, and just to be aware, so you're aware, these engines don't shut off completely unless you hook up like a redstone control to them, so it just kind of throttles down. It's still doing 4 RF per tick. It's still using up coal, just not at a very fast rate. But early on, at least, when I don't have a lot of coal, I'll just take that out of there, and I'll just rely on this leadstone energy cell to keep me going for a while. So for doing a few things, it's just fine. I did get 3 ferrous ore, and this is one of the more important ones I was mentioning. If you pulverize this, you'll get 2 ferrous metal, but you also get a 10% chance of this shiny metal, which is used for some of the higher end stuff, in particular tesseracts. I forget which piece of it, something. The Enderium ingot? I forget what. Enderium blend. There you go. Enderium blend takes pulverized shining metal. So it's used for some of the higher end stuff, and it's pretty hard to come by. Now I was just looking at how else we can get this, and it looks like, yes, here we go. So if we get some cinnabar and an induction smelter, which we didn't make yet, but if we get cinnabar and regular ferrous ore, we can get 3 instead of 2, like we would get out of the pulverizer, and 100% chance at shiny ingots. And these are rare enough that this is probably worth doing. So how do you get cinnabar? Well, you soak touch redstone, and then you pulverize it, and you get a 25% chance out of getting cinnabar. Of course, you need a soak touch pick to do that. The other option is that if you get cinnabar ore from Thaumcraft, you can infuse it with gel cryothium, which comes from cryothium dust in a magma crucible, which takes blizz powder, which means going to a cold climate, killing some of the blizzes, which are kind of like blazes but cold instead of hot. Niter, you know, so that's a little harder to go that route. And it's pretty cold stuff. I hear it's got some interesting side effects. But at any rate, I'm going to start off with just pulverizing these 3, and we'll see if we get lucky or not. And it's going to just pop these out right into the furnace right away. So there we go. And if you get the bonus, it'll pop up down here. Of course, it's only 10% chance, and I've only got 3 of them, so not much chance of getting one there. But there you go. So we got our ferrous ingots all cooked up, and that's going to help us make Invar. Actually, I guess I shouldn't have cooked them. I should have kept it in dust form. Invar blend is 2 iron plus a ferrous, and actually I can probably throw that in the smeltery and get the alloy from there. So that'll probably work out better than repulverizing these. Alright, so I think that's going to be about it for now. I will make some Invar and get set up to make some of the higher tier stuff. We're going to definitely need more ferrous, definitely going to have to find some of the shiny metal, or make some of the shiny ingots, whatever they are, and keep going. So that's it for now, and we'll see you next time. Alright, I was out doing some caving between episodes, and found a water shard, but also found what seems to be a whole ton of cave spiders, I think. So I'm pretty concerned about going around this corner, and I figured if I'm going to go for that water shard, which I want to, I'm at least going to put it on. Turn on the recording. Oh, okay, good, good, good. Maybe we'll be alright. I figured as soon as I hit that corner we were toast. So, just to take a look. Oh. A lot of water here too. Am I under? No, I'm not under surface water. Come on. There we go. Alright, so lots of bad stuff over there, but hey look! Water shards! Now I just need one air shard and we're good to go. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing some digging and be back later.